and we're at phase 3 of a phase 4 project now, but phase 3 has been fantastic. Now we have the floodlights. I'm going to hand over to John Roberts in a second. Most of you know John. We as a club and as a community are very lucky to have John. He works very, very hard for both and has done over the years, and is fantastic at putting these projects together and putting the funding together, which is a skill in itself. And John has worked tirelessly at this project. So before I hand over to him, I'd just like to say thank you very much, John, and offer John a warm round of applause. Thank you. So I'm going to hand over to John, and he's going to speak, and then John will. We're a wee bit worried about this the switch on, because we had to ask John Gibson to do the switch on, so we're not sure if he's going to manage it properly or not, but we're fingers crossed, we're hoping. So at the end of when Roberts is finished speaking, Sandy McDonnell, our piper, thank you very much Sandy, will after the switch on will then pipe the players through the gates after our chieftain Joe Taylor and our primary school captain Kayla Gow are going to cut the ribbon, and then Sandy will pipe the players into the middle of the pitch, and our referee Rooney Anderson will then start the game. So thank you, I'll hand over to John.
Good evening. How's everyone? I was very generous with Russell. There's no need to thank me. Mind you, it's maybe about time that you notice what I'm doing, you see. So, we've built our own Northern Lights. I came down to the testing the other night and it was too bright for me. So, I've come prepared. I got these when the first Top Gun film came out. We're calling this Floodlights project Let There Be Light, because it turned into a bit of a saga. It took a couple of years, but we got there. And my task tonight is to thank many people who've helped out. I think for the community of Kingussie to have an outdoor floodlit pitch is a game changer for winter sport. And we're highly delighted to have developed a facility here that will be financially beneficial to the club and also provide, first class 21st century training facilities. I'm going to start by thanking the men who did the construction. Holiday Lighting from Edinburgh did a great job for us. And also, tonight, Simon Leslie and Russell Jones were working away tirelessly. So if you could give them a hand, please. I know Simon's here somewhere. It's my task to thank the funders, in particular the Cairngorms National Park, Sports Scotland, the KCDC Hydro Fund, the council fund called Community Regeneration. There's also some Kingussie Camera Club money going into this, and it's the profit we made at the final fling a year ago. We decided to reinvest it in the club, and it's the best use I could possibly think of for that money to create a facility that will be a saving for us in the long term and improves our own facilities. Also, Kingussie Community Council's put money in, and so has the Hogmanay Committee. I also want to follow up Russell's point about phase 3. We took on a lease in 2021, and I'm going to thank the people who made that possible, which is the people who promised they would maintain the pitch in the long term, and they've all carried it out and they're working hard. Robbie McPherson and Simon Lightweir, Lee Bain, Russell Jones, Craig Dawson and so on. And that's what allowed us to go ahead with this. Phase 3 is the floodlights. Phase 4 we will launch this summer, and it's going to be fencing, sports fencing on the sides of the pitch. As you can see, we've done both ends. It's something we'll do next year, but it's a major project. Before I ask Joe and Kayla to cut the ribbon, I'll just say that I came down the night we tried the lights, the testing, and I'm told you could see the lights from Newton Moor. I always knew that someday they would see the light. The story is they're going to ask us if they can hire the pitch. And of course they can. Just as soon as the standard of their play reaches a level you would want to highlight. The task tonight for the switch on with Kayla Gow, the captain of the Kingussie primary team, and we've got Joe Taylor, the club chieftain. So I'm going to do a countdown in a second from 5, and I'm going to hope John Gibson switches the floodlights on at the same time. Are you ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good.